How's it going, everyone? Back for part two of Marvel Midnight Suns and excited to dive right in. But first, here's some clips from our previous session to showcase some of the highlights we accomplished.
Give
Damage.
it a
Okay.
go. Your undoing.
Oh, I still got him. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Lilith returns. And for those just joining us, I highly suggest you watch the previous video if you enjoy this content. Let's play. Blade is now available for combat missions. Alright. Oh, so this is like a open world aspect to it. Interesting. I like it. I wonder if there's gonna be a lot of like collectibles, things like that. It's a Marvel game, so I wouldn't be too shocked. Arcane keys. Arcane chest discovered. Rare location added to the map. Okay. So I guess I'll come back to that. There's a lot of interesting aspects kind of melded into one.
Did I miss something? Or did Nico just raise the dead?
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to be alive, otherwise my spell wouldn't have done anything. Which makes sense, I guess. Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you?
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Mirror table. Select a mission.
Refresher, much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the hunter's past experience is enough.
Taking a big risk with your chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned, then be all the more vigilant out there.
Easy for you to say.
Nothing about any of this is easy, Blade.
Yeah? Tell that to Wanda.
So that was Lilith, huh? She's a real 90s album cover vibe.
1690s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the hunter's mother.
Resemblance dwindles when one is twisted by Cthulhu's power.
Whose power?
Cthulhu, the Elder God?
Is Cthon the elder god of metal bands?
No.
Tony,
Read your briefings.
Relax, I'm just spinning him up.
You think now's really the time for that? I nearly broke my hand on Lilith's face. She didn't even flinch.
The more dangerous the foe, the funnier I get.
That's debatable.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7 hours?
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds. And counting.
Wow, and you're already bouncing off each other like an old married couple.
Careful now, you're gonna make his cape jealous.
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you.
I'm calling it now. You two are gonna be best friends before this thing is over.
So, crazy day, huh?
Crazy indeed.
Lots of new blood around here. Some seriously powerful headliners.
Powerful, yes. But how powerful, we will see.
Big personalities, too.
I think you mean big egos. But none of that matters unless they can help us get to Wanda.
Interesting. I like
A week
how
ago, this place was like a tomb. A nice, quiet tomb full of things that knew how to mind their own business. And now it's a superhero frat house. And someone used all the hot water this morning.
I like how it spread out the
You
conversation.
should probably go talk to Caretaker. I think she's already got plans for your first mission.
So that you can listen to
Caretaker's
all of it.
home for wayward sorcerers, scientists, and slayers. Meh, sounds like something Doctor Strange would come up with.
Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista.
The last thing I thought I'd be doing this morning was bashing Hydra heads across the Sanctum Sanctorum. I am so glad I decided to wash my hero pants last night.
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so soon after your awakening, but I doubt Lilith will leave her much of a choice.
I wonder if you ever ran into any of my predecessors back in the day. We, tend to stand out.
I too was recruited as a child into a calling of power and violence. So far, it has worked out well for me.
I also like how everyone
table
is
all yours.
interactable.
Let's get to it.
So far, this is pretty good. Cool. Okay, arcane chest discovered common. So there's rarities to these chests. I have to find keys to open them. What is this? Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. This card represents great courage and taking control of one's destiny. Strength Tarot card. 1 of 22. Complete item collections to gain special rewards. Okay. Alright, so there are definitely going to be a lot of collectibles. No doubt. Fire rod. Embers swirl in this cloudy crystal, almost too hot to touch. Its surface glows like liquid fire. Glyphs of smoke resolve and vanish around a core of obsidian glass. Okay. That's like 5 arcane knowledge points? Interesting. So definitely gonna want to be on the lookout. That makes me want to look around here a little bit more before we go jump off to a next mission. Can't go that way. Just check your corners because that's typically a good place to find collectibles. But I won't spend too long hunting for them just because we want to play the game. That's what we're here for. Another arcane chest. Oh. You have collected a masterwork. In addition to the paintings already hanging on the Abbey walls, masterworks can be found scattered around the Abbey grounds. Masterworks can be hung in any empty frames inside the Abbey. Okay. That's pretty cool. I can appreciate it. This is where we came from. Okay. I do like that it has this open world feel. It's a little limited. It's not like, you know, super open, but temperance. Temperance. Cloak pours from his goblet into daggers, allowing the power between them to retain balance. This card represents harmony and creating something new through combination. Okay. I'm going to call it now. We're going to be using this door at some point. A little pond. Nothing too crazy. I'm kind of surprised. This feels like a perfect spot for a oh, I spoke too soon. The sun. Johnny Storm leaps into the sky and blazes bright, showcasing his exceptional power with extreme control. This card represents an abundance of energy as well as optimism and joy. So we found 3 of 22 tarot cards. Alright. This is a pretty big area too. Oh my, I could even climb down there. Okay, alright. And I can go that way. Oh, right.
There are cracks in this wall.
Imagine we'll be able to break that later. We'll say this this amount of ability to kind of move around, knowing the type of game it is, feels almost overwhelming. It's cool though. I do appreciate it. There's another little stream over here. Okay, so I'm stuck there, but if I didn't fall off, I wonder if I can go around. Yeah, I can, okay. What's this?
This is which sign?
A glyph scrawled in bone chalk. Its meaning known only to the witch who wrote it. Okay. Again, another place that feels like it would be perfect for a collectible. This one doesn't look like there actually is, so that's a little shocking. Backwards. Let's go check over here. Looks like a little training area. Another door that we'll probably use later. Okay. Another dock area down here. A scroll. Hey! Heart's Ease. Common Masterwork. Hidden behind the statue. Kinda cool. A water rod. Barely a stone at all, this blue-black topaz almost seeps through the fingers when held. It smells strongly of a tide pool, and if held to the ear, sounds of the sea. Then this brings us back in. We've already been inside. I think that's all we're gonna find for now. I'm not gonna go looking around too much more, but pretty cool. Alright, so I think we needed to go to the war table. So I'll check these 2 rooms and then go there. The Moon. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious.
Interesting.
A desk cluttered with books, some of them older than you, and you are quite old. Fair enough. Rude, but fair enough.
Ah, I see.
A wooden chest with brass hardware containing glass vials.
Fascinating.
Strange's Orb of Agamotto. One of few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. A powerful energy emanates from the inside as the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. That's the forge they were talking about. It looks like the Dwarven forge.
Intriguing.
One of Tony's many Iron Man suits, polished to a high gloss. Though it is powered off, the eyes seem to follow you. Oh. The star. Nova rises up into the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Okay. And right across the way, looks like... Did I already get these chests? No. New chest. That's the opening. Okay, cool. So we have checked probably close to everything. We might have missed some stuff, but...
Hey.
The table is all yours. Let's get to it.
You might see a few familiar faces around the Abbey, but mostly you'll find a lot of powerful strangers wondering just what they've gotten themselves into. Just be yourself, and you'll be fine.
Alright. Let's see.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older.
Rude.
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda!
Dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Part of me hopes that he keeps Dr. Spooky throughout the game. That's hilarious. Alright. What do we got here?
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
Okay. Now we're going to get a gamma coil from this. The Sanctum Sanctorum contains many powerful artifacts which must be protected. Doctor Strange needs to return to the Sanctum, find Scarlet Witch, and stabilize the wards. Required heroes and levels is something I'm going to note from this, because if we need to see a level 5 of something, we might have to go grind something. Okay. It's interesting. Dual blades. Alright. Not bad. Oh. Health 56, offense 10, crit chance, crit damage, fortitude power, resilience, strength, willpower. Alright. 54 and 10, and 55 and 10. Everything else looks to stay the same. Left shift to view the hero deck. Ah, okay. Can we change the deck? You can. Alright. Maybe. Oh, it's not there yet. This deck cannot be modified at this time because you do not have more than 8 abilities. Okay, so that's something we'll be able to do over time. Gotcha. So we got whip, heal, and quick slash and slash. Those sound pretty straightforward. The whip, I'm not quite sure, but I'll find that out when I get in there. And I can't change the hero, I don't think, because we only have 3. Yeah, okay. Well, let's give it a go then.
Given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Don't worry, Doctor, we'll save your home. Can your apprentice withstand Lilith? And what's so important about the Sanctum? Whatever. Well, I feel like this one, it's partly because of my knowledge of Marvel, but that's kind of silly. I like both of the other two. I want to know more about the witch.
I understand the urgency.
It's
Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
So, I noticed something interesting about that.
As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid.
So, a couple interesting pieces of information there. The Scarlet Witch.
Feel a tinge of impatience. It is
someday they'll stop.
My home under siege, after all.
So the Scarlet Witch normally is not. It doesn't fit into the
We haven't already
storyline.
squandered what little time we had to our advantage.
So I don't want to spoil some of the newer movies. So I won't. But
Wanda can maintain the wards, I'm certain of that. but perhaps we shouldn't linger?
It's certainly an interesting concept to see the witch in this game at the capacity in which she is. As well, I did notice that they had friendship points, almost a Fire Emblem-esque system. So I'm interested to see where that'll go. Yeah, and apologies if I stop talking at any point in time for their dialogue. I'm attempting to listen to it all. It's a little difficult when they talk over and over.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
I have some questions, but alright, let's do it.
You're standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
You know I couldn't help turning around and running backwards. That's like collectibles written all over it.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position.
Not your average Hydra.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
Defeat all
was
enemies,
good
that's
news,
fine.
but I'm seeing minimal
Alright, so
Hydra
we got
resistance
whip. I'm
between
curious
you
of that
and
one.
the
Forceful
Sanctum.
knockback in any
Looks
direction.
can be
Discards a
deceiving,
random
I'm
card.
afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
I'm not a fan of that. So ultimately, we have a knockback that we don't have to lose cards for. So, Axe of Angaramis, applied to weak, enhanced with 4 heroism, plus 15 damage. Okay. Gotcha, so it does 30 if I have 4, and 15 if I have 2. What do these guys have for health? 20, 40. This mouse cursor is a little off, which is weird. It's off-putting. And these are all little guys, and then 20. Okay. Restore 30 health. Quick. Draw the last 2 attacks played. Yep. Give hero cards in your hand plus 5 damage until played or discarded. That's really good. Okay. So I'm thinking Blessing, Axe to kill one of these guys, and Quick Slash to get rid of another. And then I think I might honestly just redraw the whip. I don't feel like I have to move anywhere this turn. I don't think it really makes a difference. Okay. You know what? Let's do the outside one here.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
Oh, attacks with the keyword quick will refund the card play when used to KO an enemy. Use quick cards on means for guaranteed KO and refund. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Yeah, so definitely do that then.
Hail that.
So I'm assuming I get that back next turn. And then I can throw this at someone. So I'll go ahead and knock out... Oh, it's not within range. Okay. There's a very short range on that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Solid. Wait, I have one more card play even. Really? Okay. So maybe I do just Agamotto's here, because I definitely don't need to restore health. I think I'm gonna get rid of this whip. I'm not a fan. Okay, well, that seals the deal. Agamotto's this. He gives me another card play next turn too, which is really nice. Alright.
I've been waiting. Can't tell if they're brave or just stupid.
Okay.
Not slow me down.
Ooh, that was a fair bit of damage.
They haven't given up yet.
Don't waste the opportunity.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Okay, so chain 2, select multiple targets or the same target multiple times. So I can essentially hit something for 10, or I can hit 2 targets for 5. So that's good. And that generates +1, so I think that's a guaranteed this turn. Make them bleed. Draw 1 card. The next... Wait, what is that symbol though? Interesting. Draw 1 card. The next 2 damage cards apply 2 bleed. Okay. Next gives me +2, so that puts me at 4. Then if I strike, I'll also get that bleed effect, which I'm not. It deals damage at the end of the turn, ignores block and resist, but doesn't tell me how much. Interesting. Okay. I'm doing alright on health here. I really don't feel like I need to heal. I also don't feel like moving is necessary. I can just to do it, but it doesn't really change anything. I think with 3 people focused on the vampire, though, I should do something about that. So I'm gonna make it bleed. Yeah, let's see. It does mean just straight draw card. Okay. That's good. This is definitely going to be the better choice first. I do X2 damage. That's interesting. So that means I'll actually do 10 plus the bleed. I don't have anything that really makes a huge difference for. I guess I'll go... Okay, there's a radius. So can I... Yeah, I can do this, and I can hit him plus bleed him, which might be worth it. That did not do 2x damage, but I did get the bleed, so okay. Interesting. And then I have 2 card plays left still. Everyone else is a grunt, so if I hit them, they die, so the bleed doesn't really matter. I think I'm gonna quick slash here. Actually, I'll leave him up because I don't mind them hitting my hunter right now in comparison to my vampire, so I'm gonna kill this guy.
Weak, even for Hydra.
That's what it means by refunded. It doesn't mean it's going to give me my card back. It means that I can use another card. Oh, that is very good. Okay, we're learning. So we're going to go ahead and do this then. Again, I'll still have 2.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Ah, see, that's huge. So now, I'm going to go ahead and replace this because I don't need 2. Okay. That. Yeah. I mean, that's 30 damage flat right there. I have 1 redraw left too, so I'm actually going to try and redraw here, because if I hit a kill, that could do it. That could do it. So first, let's see if I can do this. Okay. Then I am actually going to take my hunter and move her over here, or him, whatever he is. Once a hero uses a move, they can continue to reuse move to reposition themselves until any hero... Oh, that's good to know. I could have used that last time, but that's okay. And now I'm going to whip it. The reason I moved so I can guarantee the knockback into that.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
And last but not least... I'm out of range. Yeah, I can't. Darn, so close. That's okay though. I wonder if the bleed will kill him.
As always.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilin.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the mother pumps through our veins. The mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Or not.
We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are large.
Okay. That's a screwed up venom, but that's kind of cool. Defeat Fallen Venom to complete the mission. Fallen Venom's symbiote binds can be broken by attacking them with hero abilities. Alright, powerful enemies like Fallen Venom do not forecast which hero they intend to attack and may attack multiple times on their turn.
Well, that certainly
All
escalated
right.
quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the
Alright, let's go ahead and do this.
marinated in his stomach.
So, this guy needs Venom, because we're going to want to get as much damage on Venom as we can, while killing the other cards.
Do
Ooh,
I
level
look
up,
a
nice.
bit younger to you?
Do I look a bit younger? Alright. I could potentially do the same thing here. So that would be good if I could. So let's go. Alright, my hunter. Let's move over here. Knock him back.
You were too weak for this fight.
I'm gonna make him bleed, because I want to draw that card, and I want to Venom by doing this.
I'll put this to good use.
That's not bad. That's not bad either. I wonder if this applies 4, because I'm technically attacking him twice. It'd be really nice to use this before using Strike, but I just don't have the ability. So I'm going to test this. I want to see if I get a 2 bleed or 4 bleed.
Getting better.
So I'll level up. Alright, it gave him 4. Nice. That's really good. Okay. And I think that's end. I'll hold on to my quick attacks because he's probably going to call reinforcements here.
You are puny.
I've been slimed.
Okay.
We got company.
Yep. That bleed is going to help us a lot. A hero is bound and unable to act. Use other hero abilities to damage the binding and free them. Bindings will be removed with any damage similar to minions. Okay. That's not too bad.
As you belong
Lifesteal, that's
to us.
nice.
We shall start with your juicy entrails. Then slowly savor your delicious brains. Are the rest of your mother's children so?
I think I get rid of both of these here, because I have 2 quick abilities in hand.
I'm impressed. Just like old times.
Alright. Next. I guess I'm gonna do this. I really don't need the knockback, but I want to range here.
Your mother abandoned
now I'm gonna Blessing and then Stake, I think. And I'll probably redraw on the second Stake, because I really don't need another one. I could use another one. It wouldn't be awful. Yeah. Actually, I'll hold on to it just because the odds are high that he's going to attack my vampire. So having that lifesteal next turn could be good. Missed the blade. Melee attacks against Fallen Venom can trigger his Join Us passive and activate Symbiote Skin. When Symbiote Skin is active, Fallen Venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. After triggering Symbiote Skin, use range or area attacks to reset him. Okay, that makes sense. That's easy enough to do. Yeah, I'm gonna end there. I'll draw to 5. I don't think Stake is necessary to kill.
Not been hit like that since ever.
Okay. Oh.
That wasn't very nice.
Can we not? It hurts.
Reinforcements on approach.
Alright, I'm hoping for some quick attacks here.
We may not be ready for this thing yet.
I got 2.
Might be
Nice.
smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
I got the Blessing, so I can actually put that to 36 now.
Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
How much health do you have? 63. So if I went Blessing, Stake for 36, Quick Strike, I would hit 48, and he has 2 bleed, so I think that deals 10. Yeah, it does. So that'd be 58. It wouldn't quite kill him. So instead, I think the safer bet here is that I'm gonna kill off both of these guys.
Get ready. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Feel my call.
Okay. I'm gonna Blessing of Vishanti.
This could aid me in my fight.
I'm going to stake this guy. I'm actually going to get rid of the whip here and see if I can draw something better. The Agamotto is not bad. I'll hold on to that. I'm not going to use it right now. Instead, I'm going to heal. And then I don't think anything's going to be within range. But I'll try and throw. Yeah. Yeah, not quite in range of him. I guess I could have... Oh, I still can do... Yes, I still can do this. Okay. Ooh, and I can actually kick him into the barrel, which is awesome. Solid. We're learning.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Spider-Man! Friendly, neighborly, spider.
I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Alright, fair enough. Alright, everyone. Well, I think that's a wonderful way to end off today's episode, defeating Venom and moving back to the Abbey for some much needed congratulations. But I do appreciate you all staying to watch this video. It was a little bit longer than usual. If you like this content, like, subscribe, join us on twitch.tv/Kyle Let's Play if you want to see it live, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.